Well, good evening everyone, and welcome back here to a live view of Starbase and the orbital launch pad with Booster 4 up on the pad and Ship 20 awaiting its stacking later this week. Thought we'd jump on, give you a little bit of a view now that's quieted down, the wind's calmed down, and activity has really started to pick up all around the site. There's a number of people up in the quick disconnect arm, there's people all over the chopsticks, as well as a lot of work just on the perimeter fencing and really just tidying up the landing zone where we are expecting Elon to make a presentation this Thursday. Take a moment, hit that like button, really does help us out, and share out the broadcast. We're going to take some time, answer a few questions here. Very much a day learning, figuring out the hotspots and everything, so thanks for bearing with us as we went through the streams today. But we're excited to be here and meeting a lot of people and really just getting to see this stacking, be prepared to see a fully stacked Starship sometime in the next 72 hours. Take a moment, let us know where you're tuning in from. See, we've got the real YouTube Marcus, we've got Adrian, we got Bill, Jerry, Paul, Francisco, Richie. Sorry if I missed some people, but thanks so much for jumping on here. We're gonna work on trying to have a few more streams already pre-scheduled. The drive from Houston to Brownsville, that is Phillips in Australia. Great to have you on. If you guys have questions, take a moment, send it in the chat. We can answer those, or if there's something you want me to zoom in on, we can do so as well. Right now we are seeing some work. I'm gonna adjust the camera here, so bear with me on the shakiness. Right on the chopsticks here, there's a guy going up in a blue lift, and he's been going up and around the chopsticks over the last kind of about 20 minutes or so. A lot of work happening up at the quick disconnect arm. We saw it reach out and grab Booster 4 for the very first time earlier this afternoon. But all signs pointing towards getting ready for a full stack sometime this week. Billy, when will it launch? We're still waiting on the FAA, but when will it stack? This week. It'll launch after SLS? Yeah, a lot of people definitely think that, absolutely. Astronomer, are you recording here at the Space Center? Which Space Center? Sorry. I'm at Starbase right now. Are you here at Starbase as well? Yep, I'm at Starbase. I'm right across the street. This is a live view. Albie, is it cold? I'm from Canada, so no. Do I have pants on right now? Yes. Are there shorts underneath for tomorrow? Absolutely there is. Let's see, we're gonna adjust you guys here for a minute. Bear with me. Yeah, it's awesome to be back. Are the catch arms able to currently swing to S20? It's really hard to actually judge the distance, but there is a good 40 or 50 meters generally in there. And the Starship's only there is room, so they can squeeze it through. Right now it looks like possibly, but they could also always take them up, flare them open, and then bring them back down. I personally think that we're going to see S20 lifted with the chopsticks, but I think in a different way than most people are thinking. I think they're going to bring back the bar that we saw with the water bag tests, and then hang S20 off of that, because they already know that that is weight capacity, and SN20 has its crane mounts back on its nose, and it doesn't have any pins under the wings where it could sit on, so it has to be hung like we've seen before, but the crane definitely not going to be enough. Black Widow, thank you so much. Pair character cheerfully blowing a party horn. I appreciate that. Thank you. Launchpad, can you see the stars at the night sky? It's pretty cloudy. Let me look. No, but I can hear the waves. Hopefully tomorrow. It's supposed to clear off overnight, so hopefully we'll have a nice view tomorrow. And what we'll do is I'm going to move the camera here, and we'll give you guys, actually, I'll try to do it this way. That's a sneak little peek. A sneak peek around the scenes, try to upload some of that footage, see what it looks like tonight. Maybe post some stuff to Twitter if you haven't followed us, TLPN_official over on Twitter. Put out a few different videos that we filmed today. Day one with the new setup on the ground. Why don't they have an assembly building? Why do this in the elements, and how long can this vehicle just sit there assemble? They do have an assembly building. They actually have like multiple. And we have some pictures of those that we took today, so I can tweet those out a little later. Maybe we'll go live from there tomorrow. They don't think they're going to do anything. Oh. I'm coming around to your side to film. Okay, you guys, we're going to go on a road trip, and we're going to see how this goes, because we need to go to the other side of the car to get a better angle. They're working on the orbital pad right now. It's a bunch of guys. Give me their... two tripods. It's right at the base of the tower there. Astronomer at the launch pad, can you tell me your location that you're probably recording? Even easier, I can just show you. There's Starship. There's the highway. There's the entrance. And then the build site is past that way. And then the ocean is over there. So you can see at the base of the chopsticks, there's a blue, little blue box with a guy in it. He's been going around kind of really all over the chopsticks, attaching and detaching some different things. So doing maybe some inspections. A couple of the lights have turned off, but they're still well into work into the early evening here. Yes, they've been running 24-hour shifts for a number of months. Actually a big crane moving now as well. No lift tonight, but maybe tomorrow. John, thank you so much for that super chat. I really appreciate it. It is first come, first serve in a way. Really, you're just parking on the side of the road. As long as you stay on the far side of the road, then you're not on SpaceX property, and you're allowed to be here to film. Obviously, you just try to stay out of the way, but as long as there's an open spot, then you're welcome to be here. Yeah, it does look a little ominous in the dark. Some of the lights are off for the evening, so they do turn off lights that they don't need to help reduce their environmental impact. This is SpaceX Area 51. No, I'm going to be here for a few more minutes, getting a little bit of footage, and then we'll probably wrap up for the evening. Want to get through, see the footage that we tested today, and then get back out here early morning tomorrow for maybe a lift. We'll see. So the FAA approval at earliest is coming end of February. I've heard some rumors that it might be delayed, so we just have to wait till the 28th or for a FAA announcement. Thank you so much, Chef. I appreciate that. Real YouTube? For where I am right now, no, I do not. This is public. $5 from Bill. Thank you so much. How are they grabbing Starship? By the fins or other structure? So I think they're going to be lifting it very similarly to how they have grabbed it in the past. I'll just adjust here so you guys can see it. It is pretty dark, so... There's the top of Starship. But on the very top of Starship, there are 4 pins, and that's where they can hook up the crane. I think we're going to see kind of a mix of old and new. I think we're going to see the testing bar maybe come back from the chopsticks, that they put those big water balloons on, and that they'll hang the crane from that. That is the only way I can see them being able to lift this in time for Thursday's event. So that's kind of my guess. That's where I put my money. Because the crane's not big enough, and looking at the S-20 ship earlier today, there's no points to put load on under the wings that wouldn't be resting right on the wing. So one has to do with just weather, temperature, but they also run on a 24-hour clock. So there's 2 shifts. Shift change occurs between 5 and 6 p.m. And then they have another crew that goes all night, 24/7. That has occurred for a number of months, really, since the surge in the early fall. What about attending the event to ask questions with Elon? We're hoping to get in. We've been waiting to hear from Elon, so we'll see what occurs, but we've got our fingers crossed. Thanks, Mark. Appreciate it. Engines, waiting to hear from Elon. Indeed, he's not the boss of everyone yet. If he wants to hire me, I'll take a job. Thanks for your YouTube, appreciate it. Thanks, Chef. Yeah, I did see the AstroTurf. I went and took a few pictures. Is that where they're having the presentation? I am very sure that the presentation is going to actually be done right here at the launch site on the landing pad. Right now they've been clearing up the pad a lot, apparently over the last week. Lots of trucks in and out. So we think it's going to be right here with a presentation right under Starbase and Starship. A little more exciting than doing it by the high bay. Alright guys. Thanks, Jeff. Yeah, we got a pretty awesome team. We will go live as soon as we can once we're out here. But we're going to try to be here early in the morning. Make sure you hit the subscribe. That way you know when we do. Hey, Ian. Give you guys another little peek at what we're looking at. Sorry, guys. They work 24/7 every night. Oh, I can almost hear that guy's radio. So that is our main filming right here. It's really dark, so you probably can't see it. Yeah, we'll show it to you tomorrow. It's our main portable rig right now. It's a Blackmagic 4K, full kit. And that's only thanks to your guys' support that we were able to pick one of those up. Yeah, exactly. Lots of, well, some B-roll. We're doing testing with it so that we can get really good B-roll the next couple of days. You find yourself stopping and watching and forgetting that you need to operate the camera sometimes. Yeah, we need to get one of those, Carrie, absolutely. If anyone has one they want to donate, I'm kidding. No, we definitely have some more gear we want to add on to the kit, but we're glad to be able to pull this kit together with only 48 hours of notice of me packing up the studio and heading down here. So it was a very quick last minute trip, but super excited that we're here. And hopefully, cherry on top of the cake is we get into the event on Thursday. I'll be honest, I got here today. Obviously, it was really stormy yesterday. Started raining 10, 11 a.m. Really socked it in. Lots of flooding regionally, like in areas on the road. And that rain didn't really stop until about almost 1 o'clock, 12 to 1, it slowed down. But because of that, we came out here today around noon as it was finishing up, got here right when it pretty much stopped raining, started setting up. And there's been few people. Saw some of NASA Spaceflight, saw some of Felix from What About It's team. Awesome seeing all them. And met some people that just driving through and we're answering some questions. But other than that, it's been really quiet. Lots of parking around. Yeah, it's been a pretty quiet day. So I think people are relaxing, resting, and getting ready for probably tomorrow and the next day, which will be the really big days. So we're probably going to do the same, call it a wrap a little earlier, and try to get some rest to be back out here maybe for sunrise. And we'll go from there. I really like to try to get out here for sunrise, so. We'll be posting some pics into the Discord a little later tonight, so make sure you stay tuned for those. That is true. One day we'll have to stay out there at Rocket Ranch. Got to still meet those people. Rio 2 will be packed and be there at 4 a.m. For what? They've got a lot of work to do if they're lifting this tomorrow at 4 a.m., which they're not going to do because it'd still be dark. Triton? You'll just have to wait and find out. Just like me. Listen. Okay, there's gonna be a loud noise in 60 seconds. That's why you hang out. Here we go. So yeah, that just happened. That was Starship S20. They're in the dark, having a very large vent. Lasted about 60 seconds. From both sides, a major vent from about the middle of the ship. But keep in mind, both Booster 4 and Ship 20 are pressurized all the time to help keep them have their shape and not collapse. They're very thin material. So there's... Oh, not done. Definitely changed the smell in the air. Yeah, venting to replace, changing because of the temperature, lots of reasons that could occur. But they did make that announcement there. Give about 45 seconds warning, loud noise. If that was as loud as it was here, I can't imagine being that close, you know, under it, or to the crew that's literally working on the tower right now. Glad we changed the shot to that one, so we caught it. My B-roll camera caught half of it, but I think the Discord or the YouTube here probably caught the rest. If you're just joining us, take a moment, hit that like button, really does help us out. Yeah, that ringing you're hearing is from the tank farm. I don't think it's in frame, so I'm going to tilt you up just here a little. We do have some welding actually happening as well. Right above the quick disconnect arm. I keep Starship in view here. When are they stacking? Tomorrow or the next day, we're hoping. But I think with that, guys, we'll end on a high there with that purge that occurred. We'll be back out here tomorrow. We're aiming to be here sometime around sunrise. So make sure you are subscribed, have your notifications on, and we will see you then. I guess I haven't been on camera, so give me a second. It's probably gonna be dark. I know people were looking for it earlier. Ooh. Focus. Guess we can do it this way. But yeah, that is going to turn around. That is going to do it for us here tonight at the base of Starship Super Heavy. Oh. I don't know what we're going to hear, but we're gonna see what happens. Close your window. some more venting. I can't tell from where. Stay all night? Then I shouldn't have booked the hotel. You know what? Next time Ian and I come, maybe we'll do that. We'll see. Oh, there's people actually on that orange lift.
Hey,